All right, we here, man. Another late night live. Lately, I've been going live later than I really wanted to, but I have to talk about this, y'all. I got to speak on this. Y'all see the title, man. If Not Like Us wins a Grammy, is it the best hip hop diss song of all time? Possibly. I would say it's in the running. All right. Now, before I get into that specifically, we got to know the songs that it's going up against. It's a couple of things that we need to know if it's gonna win a Grammy or if it's the best hip hop diss of all time. It's up there. It's in the top 10 already, in my opinion. It's in the top 10 already, in my opinion. But let me say this. What we need to do to get a good gauge on this, we need to look at two things. All right, we need to look at two things. We need to look at the best hip hop disses of all time. All right, that's one. And we also need to look at the hip hop songs that have won Grammys recently. Why do we need to do that? We need to do that to see where this song fits with those songs, where this record fits with other Grammy winning rap records. So, Complex released a list. I believe this was in May. Complex released a list of the 50 best hip hop diss songs of all time. Now, let me tell y'all this. Complex is horrible at lists. I'm going to say that now. Complex is terrible at lists. All right? Terrible. However, the songs on this list do belong. The order, I don't agree with. But because the songs that are on this list fit, we can gather some information from the list. Now, before I get into that, let's go to Twitter. We're going to go to X real quick. This is where the conversation started. All right. This was today. Where's the guy at? All right. Let's watch this real
They
quick.
not like us as far as like something to maybe
Hold on, let
nominate.
me start it over. All right, let's take a listen to this.
What do you think about They Not Like Us as far as like something to maybe nominate or even be a winner as like for album of the year, record of the year, or like even like hip hop, categories?
Obviously, it's a hot record. It's amazing artistry, great writing, the talent in that record. It's incredible. And you got artists that have been nominated before. Kendrick, obviously, has been successful with the organization. So I don't see any reason why it couldn't be. It's all about the quality of the record. It's really about the members. The members like it, and they'll be nominated.
But because of the fact that it is a diss record, and there are it's one of those tracks where there's a lot being said that's like, whoa, there's some heavy bombs in there. Would that make a problem for like within the academy, like the voting body? Like, would they be like maybe hesitant? Would you predict that, or that they would see it for the art?
I think the voting members in the academy appreciate greatness.
Yeah,
they appreciate what's hot, what's going on.
Let me say this real quick. The way he's talking, I feel like he wants Kendrick to win. The way he's talking, I feel like he wants Kendrick to win a Grammy for this.
That's a relevant record. It's impacting on so many levels. There's so much creativity and talent. I like to believe that the Academy members recognize that and they vote appropriately.
Could you ever see a diss record category? I mean, I'm being facetious, but like really, like it's. I feel like it's back. Like that whole.
I mean, there have been some incredible diss records.
There's been some.
Let me not say that. That's not a good idea. This TMZ guy asking that question, that's not a good idea, bro. Did y'all hear what he said? He said, could there be a category for best diss record at the Grammys? No, there should not be. And I'm glad that he kind of ignored that and brushed it off. Because you know what's going to happen? People are just going to start dissing people to get Grammys and get Grammy nominations. That's a horrible idea. That would make diss records watered down, very watered down if that happened. And the guy who offered that suggestion, the TMZ guy, I'm pretty sure he meant well, and he has that thought process because Kendrick versus Drake was so incredible. But I guarantee you, that suggestion is not gonna create a bunch of high-level disses like Kendrick versus Drake. Doing that, making it a whole category at the Grammys would probably do the opposite. It would do the opposite. So that's a terrible suggestion. I know that probably came from a good place, but I'm glad this guy kind of brushed it off and ignored it because that's a terrible idea.
Anything's possible. I got to tell you, the Academy, what I'm proud about, we work really hard to try and stay relevant and keep up with what's going on in music.
Yeah.
And more and more diss records start happening. You never know, but all of our awards come from our members. They say, hey, we want a diss track category. And they vote on it. And if they like it and they want it, then it happens. So you never know what's going to happen.
So
I hope that does not happen. That would not be good for hip hop.
Regardless of the whatever word like jabs were in there, you could see this happen. You can see if the members want it, it'll go.
If the members want it, it will be nominated.
Okay, there we go. So he basically is saying it doesn't matter that Kendrick is talking about Drake being a PDF file. If the members like the song that much, it could win a Grammy. I agree with that. But like I said, the way he's talking to happen, it seems like the energy that he's given, it seems like he would vote for it at least. And I don't know if he has a voter. Let's find out. Let's find out exactly who this person is. Recording Academy CEO Harvey Mason Jr. Okay, so this is who we just watched, Harvey Mason Jr. All right. Now, this was on the 25th. Excuse me. So this was technically it was 2 days ago because it's 12 a.m. now, but this was on the 25th. All right. This is huge for hip hop. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't know if people know quite how big this is, but and we'll get to disses and disses in the Grammys. We'll get to that in a few, because Back to Back was nominated for a Grammy. It was nominated, and we'll get. But this is huge for hip hop. Like I said, this is huge for hip hop. Even this conversation of a diss song winning a Grammy, a hip hop diss song winning a Grammy, And this is not really a commercial diss song. This is a raw, super offensive diss song, really. When you really think about the things that Kendrick Lamar is saying in these songs, the things that he's accusing Drake of. And that's what the TMZ reporter was asking him. He was like, hey, the material in this is so sensitive. Would that be something that is considered by the Academy? And he said, it doesn't matter. He said, if they like it, then they like it, which I have to agree. There's been rappers who talked about killing and selling drugs, and they've won Grammys. So Kendrick Lamar accusing Drake, there's no proof. Him accusing Drake of being a PDF file should have a chance to win a Grammy too. I don't see why not if we have rappers who talk about other things. So that's that. Now, before we get back into that complex list, all right, because we're gonna scroll through all 50. I'm not gonna sit and have a deep dive on all 50 songs. No, but there are several songs from this Kendrick and Drake diss that's in this complex top 50. Several. Damn near all of them. Some were left out, but the majority are in there. All right. This is hands down the greatest hip hop battle of all time. It's not even close. And when I first said that, I said that the night that, whichever night that was, I think it might have been I don't remember what night it was. I don't remember the date. We can look that up. But when they were dropping all the songs back to back, at that time I said, this is the greatest hip hop battle ever. And some people, when I would say this blows Jay-Z and Nas out the water, and I'm a huge Jay-Z fan, I'm a big Nas fan. When I said this is miles ahead of Tupac and Biggie, people didn't like to hear that. I got pushback for that. But I think that in a couple of years, it's going to be obvious. There was no social media like this. There was no internet the way it is now. The internet was not how it is now. When Tupac and Biggie went at it, when Jay-Z and Nas went at it, you could not drag on a beef like how you can now. They did not have the technology to have massive conversations about beef and about records and about the bars. Also, they could not reply as quickly. It's almost like Drake and Kendrick were having a conversation in real time. Jay-Z and Nas wasn't like that. Biggie and Tupac wasn't like that. And I'm not blaming them. It's not their fault that technology, that was the past. Technology has allowed Drake and Kendrick to damn near instantly reply to each other. The turnaround time for the disses, it just has never been done before. Nothing has been like this before. So, like I said, before we get into that complex list, let's look at some other, not only notable disses, but some Grammy stuff as well. So, let's see. Now, let's see what we want to do. We already talked about that. Let's see this. Nope, not that. Okay. Let's look at this. All right. What are the most popular hip hop diss tracks? Let's see what we get. And these are the most popular hip hop diss tracks. I want y'all to compare these to. I'm just gonna take two. I'm gonna take the two best disses. Drake's best diss, which is Family Matters, Kendrick's best diss, Not Like Us. Let's compare those records to these that we hear now.
Certainly. Hip-hop diss tracks have a rich history, and artists have used them to express rivalry, skill, and creativity. Here are some notable ones. Hit 'Em Up by Tupac, a scathing attack on the Notorious B.I.G. and Bad Boy records. Ether by Nas, a response to Jay-Z's Takeover, fueling their legendary feud. The Takeover by Jay-Z, a direct shot at Nas and Mobb Deep. Back to Back by Drake, a Grammy-nominated diss track aimed at Meek Mill.
There you go. Let me stop it real quick. Grammy nominated. So that was history when that was nominated. But I believe, man, if Kendrick can win, that would definitely be another win in the whole scheme of things. I think that'll be another notch under his belt, a big one.
No Vaseline by Ice Cube, a ruthless takedown of his former group, NWA. For more, check out Complex's list of the 50 best hip-hop diss songs and beats, rhymes, and lists compilation of the top 50 rap diss tracks. Enjoy the lyrical fireworks.
Okay, and that's where we about to go with it, all right? Top 50 rap diss tracks. Again, we're not really gonna judge this list because nowadays, y'all know, lists be bullshit. Lists now are to get people talking. Lists now are to get people to engage in conversation and create conversation and cause controversy. So we're not going to look too much into the order of the list. What we're going to do, more or less, is look at the list and see how Kendrick and Drake's disses match up with the disses on the list. All right, so let's do that now. All right, I don't know what the fuck this is. This is not complex. Should I look at this? You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna look at complex too. But who is this? What website is this? I don't know how credible this is. Roman's Revenge. Yeah. Okay. Tim Dog. Okay, a lot of these are on the list. They got Super Ugly at 47. Come on now, y'all. I know Super Ugly wasn't amazing, but 47. Hey, Rap Devil was better than Super Ugly? Really, y'all? Okay, I already don't fuck with this list. The Warning. Oh, man, they got my boy Dolph on here. Okay. Okay. All right, they know a little something. I mean, that putting Machine Gun Kelly above Jay-Z was insane, but okay, they kind of know a little bit. Oh, you know what, y'all? We might have to look at this too. Oh, y'all can't even see that. I'm tripping. Hold up. Y'all can't even see that. Hold on. Was that Billboard? No, that wasn't Billboard. What is this? Who is this? Who are these people? Okay. Beats Rhymes list. All right. I seen something on here that kind of got my attention. And I want to talk about this because okay, here we go. My bad. Y'all couldn't see that. Let's run that back now. All right. Now, I was finna talk shit about this list, y'all. I was finna talk shit when I seen this. We got Super Ugly at 47. And then we got Machine Gun Kelly Rap Double at 46. I was immediately about to discard this list and move on. However, I kept scrolling. We see Young Dolph, Play With Your Bitch, Going at Yo Gotti. Underrated diss record, man. Underrated diss. And I also seen this. Pusha T Infrared. Now, I want to explain something to y'all about this record, okay? You know what? Let's read what they say first. Going at Drake, released May 25, 2018. This is off of the Daytona album. A short album, but an album that I love, an album that I continue to listen to till this day. Hardest line. Salute Ross cause the message was pure. He see what I see when you see Wayne on tour. Flash without the fire, another multi-platinum rapper trapped and can't retire. Now, do y'all understand what this Pusha T record did? Do y'all know this is the record that made Drake respond to Pusha T? This is the record that made Drake drop Duppy Freestyle. It was Infrared. Let's keep reading. While Pusha T versus Cash Money, Young Money beef goes all the way back to the early 2000s. Now, I spoke about that, y'all. If you watch this channel, y'all know we did a deep dive on all this during Eclipse days, over debate, things of that nature. You would need a whole article dedicated to this beef alone. How many times have I said that? Suffice to say, when Drake was signed to Young Money, he in part inherited the beef with Push. After years of trading shots, Pusha T stepped shit up with Infrared, calling out Drake's ghostwriting and Wayne's financial troubles with Birdman. This isn't one of the best rap diss tracks because of what was said on it, but rather because it was just the first jab to set up the knockout blow coming later. I just said that. I've never read this. I don't even know what website this is. I've never read this in my life. But y'all just heard me say, this is what started it. This was the record that got Drake to drop Duppy Freestyle. Pusha had dissed Drake before, and Wayne, and Birdman, several times. But Drake did not respond until Infrared. Read it again. This isn't one of the best rap diss tracks because of what was said on it, but rather because it was just the first jab to set up the knockout blow coming later. This is why Infrared was released, y'all. Because Pusha T knew information about Drake's child. That's why Infrared was released. He made Infrared hoping that Drake, he didn't want Drake to just diss him. Y'all understand. Before this, Drake ignored Pusha T, but he would drop little bars here and there. Pusha T needed Drake to make a whole song about him. That's what Duppy Freestyle was. Drake had never made a whole song about Pusha T. Pusha T had made whole songs about Wayne and Drake and Birdman. Exodus with Dream. We know Dream and Wayne don't like each other because of they having sex with each other's baby mamas. Listen to Exodus. Listen to New God Flow. I really want to play New God Flow. I can't though, because they'll knock me down. We might look at the lyrics later. New God Flow is about Wayne, Drake, and Pusha T. Fuck him, yay. Fuck him, yay. I wouldn't piss on that nigga with Grand Mind, yay. He's talking about Drake. Death comes in threes. Line them all up and let's just see. Fuck him, yay. Fuck him, yay. I wouldn't piss on that nigga with Grand Mind, yay. Death comes in threes. He was talking about Drake, Wayne, and Birdman. And Kanye was all over that shit. Kanye was supposed to be cool with Wayne. New God Flow was about Wayne, Drake, and Birdman. They didn't respond to that. They didn't respond to Exodus. Infrared was the song that Drake had to respond to. He had to. I remember the morning that it came out. Angela Yee and Charlemagne said, Drake, you have to say something now. You have to. Everybody knew that. When this song came on, we knew something was coming. So that's why this song is on the list, because of the impact and what it started. It started the whole beef. This song right here. So that's why this song is on the list. So salute to beatrhymeslist.com. They know what they're talking about. This song ain't on Complex list. It should be, though. It should be. So let's keep it moving. Eminem Kill Shot. A good diss record. That's a good diss record. MC Shan, Kill the Noise. Who was he talking about? Okay, he was talking about all of Boogie Down Productions. They're going to be on here a lot. MC Shan, Boogie Down Productions, The Bridge Is Over, basically Queens versus Bronx. This was one of the earliest rap beefs of all time. Marley Marl, they dissed Marley Marl too, cause he produced this. This was one of the earliest rap beefs ever. ever. Legendary beef right there. Ah, shit. Quiet Storm. Oh, going at Foxy Brown and Charlie Baltimore. I forgot about this. Bitches suck cock just to get on top. I put 100% every line that I drop. Yes. Lil Kim was talking about Fox. I thought it was Charlie Baltimore. I guess it was Foxy Brown too. I forgot about that. Great list. Obviously, we know this. Obviously, NWA going at Ice Cube. Oh man, this list got some shit, y'all. I underestimated this list. This list got some shit. That's why it says producer NA, stay strapped, was Young Jeezy rapping over T.I. ASAP. I wish I could play that too. I can't. Great diss. Very underrated diss. King of Decatur, I thought you was from Birmingham. Shouldn't have asked for it. If you know you ain't have it, man. This was fire, man. Who was they talking about? Oh, I didn't even know this was a diss. Go to Sleep is a diss? Oh, Benzino and Ja Rule. Yes. All right, this is jogging my memory. Yep. Niggas tried to holler but couldn't holler back. Now they gotta swallow everything in the sack. Yes, remember Ja Rule, holla, all my niggas that. Yep. Great diss right here. This was fire. This is fire. This is a good list, y'all. Here we go. Duppy freestyle. Now, this was a reply to Infrared. Great diss, by the way. Not good enough to stop Pusha T. Not good enough to beat Pusha T. But great diss. And he went at Kanye West too, as I said, because Kanye West was on New God Flow. Ghostface Killer was on New God Flow too. But Ghostface Killer was talking about, he was on his Wu-Tang shit. Nobody felt like Ghostface Killer was there. Because New God Flow is mighty healthy. New God Flow is Ghostface is a sample of that beat is really Ghostface beat. It's a song called Mighty Healthy off of Supreme Clientele. I think it's off of Supreme Clientele. But because I remember when New God Flow first dropped, Ghostface Killer wasn't on it. And people was going in online at Kanye. Niggas was at Kanye neck saying that he stole Ghostface Killer beat. Then when the album came out, Ghostface Killer was on the last verse, which was crazy. And that was a genius move by Kanye. Because people thought Ghostface Killer would be upset too. Because the sample, it really didn't change much. It was basically the same beat. But when it leaked, it was just Kanye and Pusha T. But when the album came out, which was the Cruel Summer album, the Good Music compilation, when that came out, Pusha went, then Kanye went, then the beat stopped, and then Ghostface went. And that was fucking crazy. But getting back to this. I could never have a Virgil in my circle and hold him back because he makes me nervous. He went at Kanye and he went at Pusha T. And this is also where Kanye and Drake's beef started. These niggas have been beefing and became friends again like 3 times. If y'all haven't noticed. They've dissed each other, then worked together, then dissed each other again. They've done that like 3 or 4 times. But released on the same day as Pusha's Daytona in response to Infrared. Drake sent some shots Pusha's way, but spent most of Duppy freestyle aiming his scope at Kanye. The Toronto Rap King made sure to bring up Kanye using him as a ghostwriter, as well as his jealousy over the late Virgil Abloh being made in the new men's art as the new man's artistic director at Louis Vuitton. That's absolutely right. That's absolutely true. R.I.P. to Virgil. Virgil is a legend. Virgil, as far as fashion goes, I don't think no other design besides Louis and Gucci, obviously. No, Virgil is gonna be name dropped in rap probably for the next 50 years. For the next 50 years. And people knew Kanye was hating on Virgil. Drake called it out, though. Drake was one of the first people to be like, bruh, you hating on Virgil. You wanted a job at Louis. They ain't give it to you because they thought you was too wild. Virgil got it. And then you tried to take shots at Virgil saying he's like a yes man or some type of Uncle Tom. Nah, nigga, no, he not. You wanted the job too. If Louis Vuitton would have offered you the job, you would have took it. Don't say he's a kiss ass because he got the job and you didn't. Nigga, Virgil fly, Virgil been fly. He didn't have to kiss nobody ass. He created Off-White. Everybody copy him. Stop fucking hating. All right, that's basically what Duppy Freestyle was about. Dollars and Cents, DJ Quick, MC8, and him and MC8 have a lot of good beefs. West Side Connection, King of the Hill. I forgot about this too. They did beef with Cypress Hill. This is bringing back a lot of memories. Roxanne Shante. This is one of the very first disses released in 1984. Legendary diss. Roxanne Shante, Boogie Down Productions. They kind of started rap dissing. You know what I'm saying? They kind of started it. Hail Mary. Listen, let me talk about this too. Before I even read what this says. When Ja Rule recently tweeted the 20v1, and he was like, I know how that feels. This the record he was talking about, y'all. People forget. People said, Ja Rule, you don't know how I feel. Yeah, he do. This is the record he was talking about. Eminem dissed him, 50 Cent dissed him, Busta Rhymes dissed him, and then DMX dissed him. This, when Ja Rule said, I know the feeling of a 20v1, he was being dead ass serious, dog. This is the song he was talking about. This is the song he was talking about. Cause like 5 niggas dissed him on the song. Not only did 5 niggas diss him, but niggas who he was cool with. He was cool with Busta Rhymes. He was cool with DMX. They dissed him too. Bitches wearing rags in photos. Ja's words being quoted in the source. Stealing Pac's shit like he wrote it. This is what Ja was talking about when he said he could identify with the 20v1. By this time, it seemed like the whole hip-hop world was against Ja Rule. Exactly. I just said that. Niggas act like they forgot that. A bunch of niggas teamed up on Ja Rule too. It wasn't just 50, y'all. Don't forget that. It wasn't just 50. The Murder Inc. artist must have felt like Tupac in 95, except with the music to go along with it. Not only did he have G-Unit and shady rappers coming after him, there was also DMX and Busta Rhymes, his homies. On Hail Mary, M and 50 takes Pac's words and use them against Ja perfectly. There was no coming back after this from him. So yes, y'all, don't hate on Ja. He knows what it feels like. He knows what a 50v1 feels or 20v1 feels like. Cause all of them went at him. And that was crazy. And that I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. Especially Busta and DMX. I was like, damn, y'all could have at least made y'all own song. Why did y'all get on 50 and Eminem's song with it? And I heard DMX and 50 ain't really like each other like that. But they teamed up to go at Ja Rule, which was kind of fucked up. Stillmatic, Nas, Freestyle, we know who he's talking about. Oh, that's okay. So he jumped on the Stillmatic on the original one. Yes, I remember this. Oh man, dissing Jeezy. Wow. All right. This was a good diss too, man. I remember this. Lauryn Hill Lost Ones. I recently found out this was about Wyclef and the Roots. I did not know that. I did not know this was about Wyclef Jean. I did not know that. Capone and Noriega, they did this to Dog Pound during the New York LA beef. LA, Tragedy Gaddafi. Yes, he was on here. That's facts. Cannabis, we all know he went at LL Cool J here. Second round KO, legendary beef right there. I gotta speed this up because we got a lot to get to. Corrupt calling out names. Is this the DMX diss? DMX, Ja Rule, Irv Gotti, Foxy Brown, and 50 Cent. Him and DMX was beefing over Foxy Brown, if y'all didn't know. And he went at all of them for that. I'll definitely remember that. How to Rob. This nigga talked about everybody. The Mad Rapper was a nigga who made Hypnotize. The Mad Rapper was a little cartoon nigga, but he made a lot of Diddy beats. And if you know, this is how you know 50 Cent was ghostwriting for Diddy. Because the Mad Rapper was one of Diddy's super producers. And he did a lot of work with 50 Cent in the day. And he talked about how, look, Whitney Houston. Come on, 50. Come on, 50. We dissing Whitney Houston now. Juvenile. What? He dissed. Oh, I gotta revisit this. And he did diss Jay-Z. Yep, he sure did. What Jigga just sold like $4 million? He got something to live for. Don't want a nigga putting forth through that Bentley coupe door. Now, I remember when this dropped in 1999. I don't remember him talking about Juvenile. I was young. I didn't catch that, but I definitely caught the Jay-Z part. This dropped in 1999. Either 2000 or 2001 or 2002, 50 Cent was on 106 in Park. And they just brought Jay-Z out without this nigga knowing. They just brought Jay-Z out, and 50 immediately started backpedaling the song. He was talking about how it was just imagination. He was just playing. All that stuff. I remember that. 50 was on 106 in Park, and then they was just like, out of nowhere, AJ and Free was like, and we also got Jay-Z here, yeah. And Jay-Z just walked out, and you could tell 50 was not expecting that. He was not expecting Jay-Z to come out. LL Cool J, The Ripper Strikes Back. This is about this is about cannabis. I'm tripping. Cannabis. Cool Mo D. That's who I was thinking. This is against LL Cool J. LL Cool J dissed Cool Mo D too. Yes, going to LL Cool J. LL Cool J dissed Cool Mo D too. That's probably gonna be later down the list. Long Kiss Goodnight. RZA. Oh man, I didn't know he dissed RZA. Puffy can deny it all he wants, but there's no chance in hell Biggie wasn't talking about Tupac on Long Kiss Goodnight. Okay, RZA produced it. Okay, I was gonna say I don't ever remember him dissing RZA, but he was going at Tupac, and yes, I remember that. Puffy tried to say he wasn't talking about Tupac, but we know he was. You know why he said that? Because it was released in 1997, and Tupac passed in 1996. So he tried to clean it up a little bit, but it was probably recorded before. And here's the LL Cool J record where he went at Cool Mo D, MC Hammer, and Ice-T. I got to revisit these, man. These are some great. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Exodus 23 and 1. Pusha T and Dream. You signed to one nigga that signed to another nigga that signed to three niggas. Now, that's bad luck. He dissed Wayne, Drake, and Birdman. Sampling Biggie's infamous What's Beef, Pusha makes your standard rap beef feel very real life in this track. He went ham, y'all. Exodus 23-1. Big time diss, man. Legendary Stay Scheming. Drake going at Common. 18 back to back. Drake and Meek Mill. 50 Cent back down. Going at Ja Rule. Oh, Dr. Dre made this? Of course he did. 300 bars and running. He dissed a bunch of people. The whole G unit. Yep. Fuck with Dre Day. Easy E, Tim Dog, and Luke diss. Mobb Deep drop a gem on him. This is a Tupac diss. Jadakiss Checkmate. This is a 50 Cent diss. Boogie Down Productions. The Bridge is Over. This is one of the earliest diss records I ever heard. This came out before I was born, but I remember researching it. This was one of the earliest diss records that I ever heard. This is how I understood what rap diss was listening to this song. Tupac Against All Odds. He talks about hella niggas on this. Yep. Dr. Dre, Mobb Deep, Nas, Bad Boy, Q-Tip, Haitian Jack, and Jimmy Henchman. He dissed Dr. Dre on this? Wow. I didn't hear Dr. Dre diss on this, y'all. Easy E, Real Motherfucking G's. Going at Dr. Dre and Snoop. Kick in the Door. Nas. Raekwon and Go. Yes, he definitely dissed. He had a thing with Wu-Tang, y'all. I don't know if y'all know. Biggie had dissed Wu-Tang before. That's why when it said RZA, I thought I was kind of surprised, but it made sense because he had dissed Wu-Tang before. But that was a song that was produced by RZA, but he had dissed Wu-Tang before. They had a little back and forth. Common, The Bitch and You. Dissing West Side Connection. Takeover. Takeover at 7? Dissing Nas and Mobb Deep. Pusha T, Story of Adidon 6. Gucci Man, Truth at 5. This list is better than I thought. Boogie Down Productions again, South Bronx. Again. This is kind of why I understood rap beef. As soon as I heard Jay-Z and Nas, I started researching this and I got real deep into this. I don't remember a whole lot of the details because I wasn't around, but I remember getting an understanding of what dissing and replying. This was the foundation of it, y'all. MC Shan, Marley Marl versus Boogie Down. We all know this is KRS-One here. Legendary beef. Hit 'em Up is at 3. Ether is at 2. So what's 1, guys? No Vaseline is 1. I disagree. However, still a great list, man. We 50 minutes in. I haven't even got to the list that I want because this list was crazy. And I'm going to speed it up. This list is that list, salute though. That was a great list. Okay, this is the one that we're going to get to now. A lot of the records that was on that prior disc or on that prior list is on here too. So we're not gonna talk about them again. But as you can see, just by this picture here, you can tell this is a little bit more updated list. All right. So 50 Cent, Piggy Bank. He did this Khalees. I don't know why he did Khalees. I forgot. I don't know why he did Khalees. I'll have to listen to that again. UNLV, Drag 'Em in the River. They did Mystical. And UNLV was signed to Cash Money too. A lot of people forget that. UNLV was signed to Cash Money. Here we go. Exodus 23-1. 48. Big time beef, man. Big time record. MC8, Death Wish. Going at DJ Quick. DJ Quick and MC8 had a legendary beef, man. Legendary beef. I didn't even know who MC8 was until I had heard his music. I didn't know who MC8 was until I heard Lloyd Banks, I'm So Fly, which is one of my favorite songs of all time, produced by Timbaland. He said, my name ring each state, so you ain't got to go all the way to LA to get your MC8. So that was a double entendre, MC-ATE, like get your MC8 in a battle, and MC-EIHT8, who is from LA. So it wasn't an MC8 diss. He was just using, you know, his name because he's from LA. And his name's 8, but it's not like the number. So I didn't know who MC8 was until I heard that. And I said, what does that line mean? And I Googled it and I looked it up. And then I started researching MC8. Chef G, No Suburban, going at 22 G's. This is a more updated list. Definitely more updated list. Chef G, No Suburban. 45. All right, now we get into the shits. 50 minutes in. Now we get into it. All right. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. All right, let's see. I have a feeling we gonna see this beef a couple more times on the list. Let's go. All right. Kill Shot again. Big time record. Stillmatic freestyle. See, they have the other list forgot this one, y'all. They forgot this one. I definitely want to play this too. Ah, man, I want to play this. Crazy. This is one of my favorite diss records of all time. Benny Siegel going at Jadakiss. Crazy. What's funny, Jason? Really think you grimy too, and everybody likes you better in that shiny suit. Crazy. Ah, man, this was hard. I forgot about this one. Crazy. Up, fuck Beanie Siegel freestyle. He answered back. This was a legendary beef too, y'all. Beanie Siegel versus Jadakiss. Very, very underrated beef, man. Super underrated beef. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. T.I., 99 Problems. Lil Flip Ain't One. 2004. Lyrically, I'll murk you. Physically, I'll hurt you. You ain't never ran the streets. You had a curfew. Crazy, man. This was a big time beef, man. This was crazy time. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I thought Lil Flip was gonna win this. You gotta remember, man. And I was wrong. I was terribly wrong. And Lil Flip is a great artist, but T.I. was a hip hop superstar. You know what I'm saying? Lil Flip was a star. Lil Flip was a great rapper. But T.I. was a superstar, man. And at the time, Lil Flip was a freestyle king, man. Lil Flip used to kill beats. Lil Flip used to get on, and that's what I liked. Lil Flip used to just get on anybody beats. Then T.I. started doing it too. You see this 99 Problems, he on a Jay-Z beat. Obviously, the 99 Problems beat, you see producer there is Rick Rubin, who, of course, is the white guy in the car with Jay-Z in the 99 Problems video. Another one. This should be way higher on the list, y'all. Y'all are tripping. Y'all tripping. This should be way higher on the list. Greatest hip hop beef of all time. All right, we done had two. Legendary. 3. This is 3. Listen, y'all. We at number 38, and we've had 3 songs from the beat. And I'm going to get to the Grammy stuff, y'all. I'm gonna get to the Grammy stuff. But we have to discuss hip-hop beef first as a whole. We just have to. Meet the Grams. Is Meet the Grams a banger? I wouldn't call it a banger. I would call it effective. I would call it effective. And I would call it a damaging blow. When you look at the totality of the songs that Kendrick made, it was a damaging blow. And it fits. It fits. Real motherfucking G's, we talked about that. I forgot about this one too. Dissing Nas. Yo, Cameron was wild for this. Take Your Daughter, R. Kelly. Have My Way with Her Face. Cameron was tripping. Boy, you're tripping, Cam. Did we forget that? Oh, man, you cannot say this today. Cameron, you wild. Cameron, you wildin'. Cameron has disses, y'all. Y'all remember Stan? Cameron dissing Stan Spit. He went ham on that too. He talked about the nigga mama. Jadakiss checkmate. Yeah, but yeah, yo, Cam, you're out of line for this. Take Your Daughter, R. Kelly, Have My Way with Her Face. Bro, you're out of line. That's not okay, Killer. Crazy. He could not say that today. Never could he say that today. Sheether. Fire. This was a good diss. Nicki Minaj is my favorite. Well, besides Missy Elliott. But no, I'm not gonna count Missy. Missy Elliott. She makes too much type of music. I like Missy Elliott way more as just a rapper. So I am gonna say Nicki Minaj is my favorite female rapper, because that's not fair to pit her up against somebody as versatile as Missy. I like Missy's R&B and singing just as much as her rap. Obviously, Nicki only raps, so I'll put her in the rap category. Drop a Gem, Hell on Earth, great album. I'm going to listen to Hell on Earth after I get off this live. Roxanne Shante, Have a Nice Day, fire. Boogie Down Productions. So they all was just dissing each other, man. Boogie Down Productions, she dissed all them niggas. Now KRS-One, You Should Go on Vacation. With that name sounded like a whack radio station. This was hard in 1978, y'all. Trust me. That killed, 1987. That killed them in 1987. That bar, now KRS-One, You Should Go on a Vacation, with that name sounding like a whack radio station. That shook the building in 1987. Here you go, Dear Stan. Going at Stan Spit. Do y'all know who Stan Spit is? Stan Spit is a Harlem rapper. He used to fuck with Cam. He used to hang around Cam. But if you don't know, Stan Spit is the guy from Belly who gets shot at the table when DMX is with the two young guys in the table where DMX is smoking a blunt in a restaurant. Just, casually lit a blunt in a restaurant after nigga shot a nigga and killed him. DMX just lit a blunt. Stan Spit is the guy who gets shot. All right. The two dudes at the table are arguing. DMX is and like instigating. He's like, damn, you gonna let him talk to you like that? The lighter guy who gets shot, the light-skinned man who gets shot, that's Stan Spit. He used to run with the Diplomats. He used to be cool with Cam. He dissed Cam. Cam dissed him back. He said a whole bunch of shit. DJ Mark, the 4-5 King. You know what? I think this guy is the same guy that made the Hard Not Life beat. I think that's him. That made the Stand beat. Cause this is over the Stand beat, the Eminem beat, the Eminem joint Stand. I think 4-5 King, I think that's the same guy that made Hard Not Life for